and also that deaf people are not a monolith. There's so many different deaf people, different layers of deafness.
Hi, Paul.
Hello there, Jana.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, and you? Thank you so much for your time. It's
Oh,
a pleasure
sure.
to, yes, it's a pleasure to be talking to you. And great performance. I really enjoyed the movie a lot. And I want to know what was about the script that got your attention to be part of this project.
Well, when I first read the original script, Joe, my character, was an Iraq War veteran. And I thought, well, I'm a Vietnam veteran. So, plus a lot of deaf people involved. This whole idea of losing your hearing, the music, I felt the addiction, the loss. And having come back from Vietnam, I experienced a lot of addiction, a lot of loss in my own life. So it felt very close to me. I felt like it was written for me. I felt like I had to audition. And I've been writing a script for 20 years out here for myself. But this was better than anything I wrote for myself. Amazing.
That's amazing. Yes, as you said, and I think it's perfect. And out there, like you and Reese has a real chemistry. It's incredible. Looks like that you guys like I've been like working together forever, like be friends forever. And how was like work with him?
Oh, wonderful experience. He's a great actor. And just like in the movie where we're not friends, we're kind of like getting to know each other. That's how we left it on the set. Never got to know Riz until after the shooting was done. We had dinner afterwards. So he's a very smart man. We had our relationship. We weren't becoming chummy on the set. We were a little bit distanced, and everything culminated with that last scene that we have together. And the emotion that came out was amazing to me. I'm sure he surprised himself a little too. It was very emotional. So he's just a great actor.
Yeah, I think it was amazing on the movie is all this sign language, the way that the deaf communicate to each other. I think it's amazing. How was like your experience on set and off set with this community?
Well, I've grown up with deaf people my whole life, so I was very comfortable. So when we'd be done shooting, I would be hanging out with the deaf people, going out to eat, so I never saw Riz. When we came back to the set, it was business only. But the deaf people, these are like people I've lived with my whole life. And they're so joy-filled and very happy to be working on a movie. Oh my God. I mean, they were just happy to be there. So to me, and we had interpreters on the set so they could communicate with the crew and the directors. And I just felt very comfortable. I'm always comfortable with deaf people anyway. So they were just a joy-filled group and happy to be doing anything they were doing there.
Yeah, and in your opinion, what do you think people are gonna take away from Sound of Metal?
I think an appreciation of their own hearing and how you need to protect your ears, and also that deaf people are not a monolith. There's so many different deaf people, different layers of deafness. Uh, that they like music, they like living, they like sex, they like and there are bad deaf people, there are good deaf people. They're not all angels. So I think deaf people are just deaf people. They can do anything except for one thing: they can't hear. But they don't let that stop them. They have to fight
Yeah,
hard for what they want.
I know that. I know that. We have two in my family, so
Ah,
I understand what you mean about that. They are like regular people,
yeah,
but they have something that they cannot hear sometimes. But that's okay. That's
yeah.
life. Well, Paul, thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and a lot of success always.
Thank you,
Bye.
Jan, so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye. If
Bye-bye.
you like this video, don't forget to comment, to like, and subscribe to our channel right here.